Marissa's on the floor crying for a man with 2 dreads and a thong on. Marissa, get up! Hey, one back one. Hey,
all these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your sister, Jessie Woo. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe, so you could join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's. It's almost time to vote for Kamala Harris Black Women's Month, okay? Clock in. It is almost time to vote for Kamala Harris Black Women's Month. All right, that's what month we in. We are also in Black Women's Check Your Black Titties Black Women's Month. All right, y'all. Love is Blind. We are on the weddings episode. But before we get into this episode, I just want to thank everybody who watched my live with Story Time with Ricky. This live got 100,000 views in a day. It single-handedly shattered Love is Blind internet. During Black Women's, we shattered the internet Black Women's Month. Like, it literally shattered Love is Blind internet. Most Love is Blind watchers who are on the internet saw this interview at some capacity. Even if they didn't watch the full interview, it was all over TikTok. It was all over Threads. So I know it was all over Twitter. I want to thank Storytime with Ricky for coming on. She's amazing. I love her content. She really killed it by being the one who was in contact with Deshaun and in contact with folks who know Tyler personally. So that live would not have happened if it were not for her. So I definitely want to give her her flowers and tell her thank you so much for even considering to partner with me. Also, several publications have quoted and cited our work on the live. Let me check in. We have Yahoo, we have Distractedly, we have Life and Style magazine, we have Collider, we have it's several publications have cited Ricky and I's live and cited our names and cited where they got their sources from and cited us as their sources. So we don't really do this in vain. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who watched this and to all my fellow YouTubers that I saw putting up clips and dissecting it. Thank you to all of y'all. So many of you guys are people that I watch every day, that I admire in the space. So I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the people that I watch me. It's a really surreal thing to see. And I mean, I love so many of you guys. So I respect so many of you guys. I love your work. And it just was, wow, to see so many of you guys clocking in and watching it. Thank you. And if you haven't watched it live, here is a snippet of it.
I had some liquid courage and I'm like, what's going on with y'all? If y'all just be honest right now, I won't be mad. But I need to know what's happening. Yeah. And they denied it. Me and Bri had conversations about it at home. I just revealed that our relationship was abusive. And when I would bring that up, it would become abusive. So it got to the point where I just didn't ask anymore because she was saying how disrespectful I was to accuse her with messing with a guy when she is a lesbian. He was already cheating on her. He definitely had sex with my wife. He definitely petitioned to get me out of my child's life. And now he's not taking care of them. And that's really all I care about is everybody knowing that. Because the only way that I could cope was just to ignore the situation. So now seeing that he his life and things like that, it's hard. It's definitely hard. I mean, I have this chain right now. It has his name on it. I've never forget him, and I'm gonna cry. But yeah,
I can't even begin to just think about how this all has affected you, but it looks like you're moving on and you're moving forward with your life. And we just hope that California treats you well, that your next chapter treats you even better.
So I know that Bri's side has a different perspective of why the marriage broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they believe what they believe, but she comes from a toxic family.
The link to the live is in my description box. One last thing too, I want to thank Deshawn. Deshawn put so many things into perspective for us. And second of all, Deshawn fine as hell. Beautiful woman. I didn't want to, say all that, just distract, but she fine as hell, okay? But thank you so much to her for having the courage to tell us her story. Her story was not an easy story to tell. And then I want to thank all y'all who were in the live, who were respectful. I did give y'all the before we go in the store speech, and y'all was very respectful. So thank you to all of y'all. But going into this episode of the Love is Blind weddings, I have never been so unexcited to watch a Love is Blind wedding episode ever. I was so unexcited to watch this because we know so much about Tyler that watching this episode was disgusting to me. Like, it just was disgusting. And what makes it so crazy is Ashley and Tyler had one of the most beautiful weddings I've seen. Ashley looked amazing. She looked gorgeous. I didn't like her wedding dress, but my goodness, I was so thankful to see no white hands in her glamour squad. Like, it was black hands only, all right? Her makeup came out great. Her hair came out great. The black ballerinas, like, it just was so beautiful. Her family, her mother, her grandmother, I mean, everybody looked so good. Her fine ass daddy was at the wedding. It just was such a good wedding to watch. And I just felt so bad that I was so angry watching it because we all know the fucking truth. And watching the wedding made me even more pissed off because once again, a black woman is handed these cards, and I just really hate it. But let's go ahead and go into the episode, child. So first off, we start off with Two Dreads and Marissa. This is coming off of the last conversation that they had in the last episode, which I didn't even get into. I told y'all I found Two Dreads and Marissa to be very annoying on both ends. It's like they kept going in these circles, these discussions that were very circular, where they're bringing up a lot of non-negotiables that you just can't get around, but yet they would just keep moving forward as if they didn't just have a discussion that should tell you this person ain't for you. So I just really didn't see it for neither of them. Both of them are fucking annoying to me. The military stuff was fucking annoying to me. Two Dreads knew that this woman had been in the military, and if she had been in the military, you should already know what her viewpoints are when it comes to supporting imperialism. Like, these are things you already know, okay? So out the pods, him just acting like he don't understand certain things, and then with her, I just felt like there was a constant folding from her. Like, this man would bring up things that should send her running for the hills. I want to fuck you raw, but I don't want you to give me no babies anytime soon. And I want you to be on birth control even though you have an autoimmune disease and it could make you sicker. But I want you to do all these things because I want to fuck raw. I do not like condom sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, those types of conversations were not conversations that you could just scoot past. And this is me saying this knowing damn well that a lot of people out here love to have raw sex upon entry. Let's just keep it a buck. So it was nice to see this conversation happen yet again because we had it in the last season. But the way he would handle these conversations, and you would have her kind of fold, like, well, I mean, okay, so So what are we gonna do now? Run, bitch. That's what you need to do. Run. Then their last conversation was about her PMSing for a couple days and her being sick, and basically him not really showing any empathy for that because he want to have sex. Him and his two dreads are just bothered because I have to wait to have sex with you because you are PMSing and you're on your period. And it just was so weird. And you would have her kind of just like, well, you know, have these discussions, but then not really hold him accountable and not say, you know what, I cannot bypass this. Then you would have her coming up with scenarios that were never going to happen, but she still wanted to come up with them so they could have some dissension that they really shouldn't be having. It just was dumb. It was dumb on both ends to me. I find Two Dreads and Marissa to be actually the most annoying couple I have ever watched on Love is Blind, ever. So now we're coming into this new discussion.
I understand, like, falling in love is a risk. You're risking heartbreak. I understand that. But last night, I spoke with my niece's mother, LaDallas, and then my brother. We had a long conversation about my previous marriage, just talking about this decision, and I learned about things, and fuck, like, I just learned that, like, my ex was, like, hurting much more than I realized after that divorce. And, like, I'm just, like, scared that something may happen, like, where, like, I end up hurting you. Like, I don't, like, it's, I know it's a risk, I know, but, like,
it's killing me.
Girl, it's killing me too. Because first of all, why are you having to speak to your niece's mother and I think he said his brother to realize that your divorce ended up hurting your ex-wife? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, how old are you? What are we talking about here? Then now all of a sudden it's a concern of yours to hurt her. So this was never a concern of yours in the pods. Now that you done got her raw pussy, okay? Now that you done, Marissa done put that down. Is she Dominican? What is Marissa Dominican? Is she my cousin? Now that she done put that Dominican pussy on you, you done got it raw. You done got what you came here for. Oh, now you're concerned about hurting her after you done ejaculated in her and whatnot. Like, what are we talking about?
Conversation in the jacuzzi about how we do have this beautiful day coming up and it's very nerve-wracking and it's scary and there's a lot of people involved and a lot of feelings involved. But, like, ultimately it's just about you and I
don't know, after being married and just, like, seeing other marriages and, like, hearing from other married people, like, I just don't think, like, love alone is, like, enough. Like, I think there needs to be other things that are also working and, like, that.
Imagine being on Love is Blind and saying love is not enough. You are on Love is Blind saying love is not enough. These are things that you should have came to the conclusion of before you signed up for this experience. So you can't convince me that Two Dreads was in this experience to get some raw coochie. That's the only reason he came here. That's the only reason he came here. And ain't nobody gonna convince me otherwise.
Is your energy gonna be, like, too much for me? Or is it gonna, like, make me feel, you know, like, overwhelmed? Is it gonna be, like, too much for me? And it was great, like, it was fine, like, you know, in Cabo and everything else, but, like, here and every day, like, with when you bring in, like, work and you bring in just, like, day-to-day, like, stresses or whatever, there's so much going on, and I feel like I didn't have a moment to really, like, for myself. At the end of the day, like, it's not you, like, it's me. It's
no,
like,
but, like, you are literally saying that.
I don't want you to think, like, it's like there's something wrong with you, or there's a fault.
There's nothing necessarily wrong with me, Ramses, but it's like, you told me you fell in love with me because of who I am.
Yes.
And, like, we get this experience and you're just like, well, maybe the energy is too much for you.
Hey, this is gaslighting 101. This is maybe your energy was great in Cabo, but now that I'm actually having to, you know, work in this relationship and actually put in actual effort, your energy is too much. But you know what? It's not you, it's me. After you literally tell this woman, it is her energy. And what's her energy? Her going to work. What's her energy? You being around her. Her energy was great in Cabo when you was getting that raw coochie. What happened was they had that conversation about raw sex. And Marissa stopped giving this man her little Dominican coochie during Black Women's, it's not Black Women's, Hispanic Heritage Black Women's, Latinos Black Women's Month no more. But I'm still gonna say it. When she stopped giving two dreads that como la flor coochie, that man was like, oh no, I can't do this. No. You know what? This energy is not for me. This energy is too much. This having boundaries is too much for me and my two dreads. I'm sorry. Did y'all notice that this conversation had to be happening for hours and hours and hours? I can do this for hours and hours and hours. This was a money long conversation because it went from daylight to sundown to the darkest night, bitch. I'm talking about Marissa was in there fighting for her life. She was on her R. Kelly shit. She on the floor crying. Look at this. Marissa's on the floor crying for a man with two dreads and a thong on. Did y'all see this? This is a man with two dreads and a thong. Marissa, get up. Come back. 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 Stand up. You out here begging a man with two dreads and a thong on to marry you? Is self-respect a thing of the past? Lord have mercy. Come back. Come back. How do you say stand up in Hispanic? Hold on. Oh, how's that?
Ponerse de pie.
Ponerse de pie. Ponerse de pie. Campe su pie. Campe su pie. Girl, what the fuck is going on?
You know, it's like, how did you become so unsure so fast?
Well, it's not unsure about my love for you. So, like, it's just I'm just sure about, like,
No, what is it?
we're supposed to both go into this, like, fully sure of, like, this decision.
Girl.
I think you're making a mistake. I think this is a big mistake. I really not wholeheartedly. I can't give it to you otherwise. Like, I don't know. But I just know this is not right. Like, this is not.
What's not right about it, sweetheart?
It's like the worst heartbreak I've ever experienced.
Lord.
It's so bad.
Where is Marissa's mother? Where is Marissa's mother? Somebody get Marissa's mother, give her a pair of scissors so she could cut this man's balls off and these two dreads. ASAP. ASAP. Okay? ASAP. I'm done. Now, why they focused on production? Let me tell you something about Love is Blind production and editing. Y'all ain't shit. Okay? Two Dreads had a point to make, and so did production. They want us to know this man had his cheeks out. This man ain't feel no wind or nothing. He ain't feel no breeze or nothing. I can't.
2 days ago, he told me that he's so excited to get married. We picked out our first dance song. He got emotional because he was just like envisioning us getting married, and like we both got emotional because we were just like, it's actually happening. And so it's just really hard for me to come to the conclusion that we're done.
It's so sad because, like, all criticism aside, Marissa didn't deserve that. But Two Dreads is not the villain for me. Marissa, you just refused to accept the reality of who this man was. You had no business continuing this experience with this man. This man actually did you a huge favor. This is not a mistake. This is not a mistake. Okay? No, Marissa, I think that, and I say this with love, daughter, I think you are a pick-me. You were way too willing to fold on your own standards for 2 dreads. At the end of the day, this is an experience to get married. You should not want to get married to anybody who makes you continuously disregard your own standards. That's a no. Absolutely not.
Make some noise for your Washington Wizards. This is for this. Oh my God. Going to my bachelor party, I'm finally ready to celebrate with my boys. I haven't been to a Wizards game since I was like a little kid, and I sat way up in the upper seats, and now we get this suite, and here with all my closest friends. It's a cool-ass bachelor party.
So the men got this very cool bachelor party where they get to go to the Wizards game. You have Tyler and Garrett who get to play with the mascot on the court. And then this is what the ladies got. I'm sorry, this was very underwhelming to me. Like, the men were at a suite down to the Wizards with the mascot. Who knows what celebrities was out there, and y'all gave the women a sleepover? No. Where is their budget? Where is their budget? No, absolutely not. Who the fuck thought about this shit? Did y'all not see how the women from Love is Blind UK had that big burlesque show? They had a night on the town. Like, what is this? Love is Blind US is ghetto compared to UK Habibi, which let me know if y'all want me to review Habibi because I have thoughts. But Habibi them, like, y'all ain't doing it. Next, y'all not serious.
Ashley and I are very strong women that if something comes up like that would have been a non-negotiable thing before, we would have just like walked away. Right.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I'm sure about that for her, for Taylor. Because the way Taylor was on Garrett's ass over a sent text versus Ashley who's standing by her man after he just, just dropped a bomb that he has 3 children that he's a donor for, and we never really saw Ashley present any real questions. Like, Taylor was on Garrett's ass as she should be. And I saw some people online making comments about it saying, oh my God, like, it wasn't that deep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because if a man will lie to you about a text, keep in mind the context of the text were not harmful. So why lie about that? Why omit that? If a man will omit something like that, who knows what else he will omit, Tyler? Who knows what else he'll omit, right? We never saw Ashley get in Tyler's ass like, okay, well, I need documentation that proves that you were strictly a donor for all. That's 3 kids. We're not even talking about just 1 child. We're talking about 3 children. 3. And this man kept omitting that as he kept planning to put a baby in you continuously, Ashley. And we never saw her ask him any questions. And I am specific about saying we never see it because we don't know if she did. We also don't know what kind of proof he may have provided, which we know she ain't asked that man nothing. I don't believe she asked him any real questions, because I feel like if she really did, she would not still be in this experiment. I just don't believe it. All right, weddings. Ashley looks great. She goes into her suite and Tyler sent her flowers. Great. We see Tyler coming into his headquarters.
This is probably going to be the biggest day of my life.
Sitting in the corner reading a book. This is the biggest day of your life.
I've overcome so much throughout my life, mentally, physically, with Ashley.
Tyler, shut the fuck up. So anyway, we just saw all his boys come in. Are these the boys that your baby mama's ex-wife was talking about that y'all just be going around having orgies with and threesomes with? Like, is these the niggas? Well, it's one white man in there. Is these the niggas and that one wigger? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on?
We used to gangster tie.
Gangsta tie. Fuck love.
We used to gangster tie. Fuck love. See that little one, the little one with the dreads right there? He came to tell the truth and shame the devil. He came to tell the truth and shame the goddamn devil. Okay? He's like, what is this? What is this lovey-dovey, Tyler? We used to the gangster. What gangster is it? Maybe I need to reach out to him so he can tell me the tea.
I ain't getting no married.
Hey, I don't know what kind of kiss you done gave you, hugs. It had to be something, dog.
For all his boys to say, what? This man was never, he ain't want to get no married, but here he is on Love is Blind getting married. Hey, na food con Josh, hey, whoa.
So when y'all get out of here, what y'all got planned?
The wedding?
Yeah.
Then there's a reception.
But after all of us leave, where y'all going?
To the baby making station.
No honeymoon plans. No, I would love to take her to Italy for our honeymoon. We've been talking about where we want a honeymoon. No, it's straight to the baby making station. Okay? That's what this is all about for this motherfucker. It's this man has a problem. Like, Tyler and Oluwaseun, see, they were brothers. Okay? See, they were brothers. Tyler and Oluwaseun, same person. Same person. Same person. It just wasn't exposed on the show. Same person. Her friend looks familiar to me. Can't put my finger on it, but she looks familiar. Is she a model or is she married to an athlete or something? Was she on another show? She looks familiar to me. Why would the camera crew keep filming this and nobody say, you know what, hey, by the way, let's slide that back on up. Like, what is wrong with everybody? What be the really fuck the wrong, like, what really be the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong with y'all? For real.
And it looked like I wouldn't reach this point for a while. Yeah, because the quality of men ain't, slim picking. Okay, slim picking. We on clearance rack.
Girl, including your man. Now, Ashley, I love you. Now, Ashley, from the moment you came on the scene, y'all have watched my reviews. The moment I saw Ashley, I said, I'm rooting for her. But baby girl, oh my God, I can't. I can't. I'm fighting for my life watching this motherfucking episode. I can't. I cannot.
I feel protected emotionally, which is the most vulnerable part of myself that I don't share with everyone. So
For sure.
I love that.
My sister don't know what the fuck going on. My sister is in rose-colored glasses land. She don't know what the fuck going the fuck down. She don't know what the fuck going on.
So wait, are you the big spoon and he the little spoon? Oh. Like, how is that?
He's big in areas and I'm big in areas. And the one thing I always tell people I love about him is that he allows me to be powerful. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be put in this little box. I don't want to be put in the kitchen. I have a career. I'm successful.
So who cooks, you or him?
Both.
I love that.
He allows you to be powerful, girl, because he gonna take some of that power. We see the judgments from the other women who he owe money to. Of course he want a powerful women. People like men like Tyler love powerful women. Women that's getting to the bag. Women that have a career because he gonna get a piece of the pie. He finally got a piece of the pie. Yeah. He finally got a piece of the pie. He done hit a lick. And Tyler not stupid. He know he gonna hit a lick on you. And where he's standing from, he done hit a lick on Stardom. she don't know this though. Like, she doesn't know this in this moment. This is a year ago, so I'm gonna have to just show my girl some grace. But damn, just had to be my fave. Lord.
My ex couldn't boil an egg. Literally. He does a lot. Every day he wakes up and gets me coffee. Every single day.
Let me tell you that the beginning stage.
If I was hitting a lick, I'd make you coffee every single day too. I'm just saying.
Stages, all of that is, look, she know.
Sister girl, I don't know. It's giving. It's giving she not buying it. It's giving she not buying it. Speaking of she not buying it, going back to the scene with Tyler and his friends, when he's saying, I just had this thought, when he says, we going off to the baby making station. When they're like, hey, what y'all doing after the wedding? Oh, it's time to go to the baby making station. You know, no plans for a honeymoon or nothing. Did his friends not say, hey, does she know about your 3 kids? There's no way his friends don't know that he has 3 kids. Did his friends ask him that and Netflix edited out? Or did Tyler give them the, before we go into the stove, don't touch nothing speech? And they were all just in cahoots with him. Somebody here is lying to me. It's a fraud here somewhere.
I know Ashley, she's gonna say yes, she's sure.
The only thing that could make me not say yes is for something catastrophic to happen within the next few hours.
It's that friend again. Hold on.
Yes, she's sure.
Hold on.
The only thing that could make me not say yes is for something catastrophic to happen within the next few hours.
I'm telling y'all, the friend is like, girl, has something catastrophic already happened? Did her homegirls know that she didn't know that he had 3 kids until after she accepted his proposal? Did she share that with them? I would like to know that. Because the way sister is clocking, I would like to know that. Girl, it's a catastrophe going on right now a year later, Alex. Is this plan still active? Because you can still run right now, baby. Did you get a prenup? I hope you got a prenup, girl. I hope you got a motherfucking prenup.
Like you feel it.
You know, my intuition is insane.
Yeah. Right.
My intuition is insane. I can't. Why was your intuition not clocking in when that man just dropped 3 babies on you? After repeatedly telling you he want to make baby, I want to make baby, 5 baby on the way. Like, what?
Energy that aura.
Diving in, I'm trusting this person 180% to protect me, to care for me to do the same. And it's a leap of faith, but leaps of faith don't always mean that you know the outcome.
Her words are just so eerie. Especially now that we know the outcome. There was also a moment where she was talking to her girls and she was talking about her dad, and like she shined a light on the fact that her and her dad just started having a relationship. She was saying that, you know, her father wasn't really there for her, basically like with her growing up, that her mom did the heavy lifting. And I'm like, Lord, don't that sound a little familiar? You know, you about to marry somebody who got 3 kids and he ain't doing no lifting at all, heavy or light. Ashley looked beautiful to me. I think she had the best glam that I've seen in a minute on a black girl, especially a darker hued girl on this show. Lauren was always like my fave. I felt like as the first black bride that we saw on Love is Blind, she had one of the best dresses that I liked. It was youthful. It was form-fitting. It was just really nice. And her hair, her makeup looked great. Tiffany and Brett, I feel like Tiffany had good glam too. I really like her glam. I really, really like her glam. She looks great.
You look absolutely stunning. Yes. I don't think there's an...
I saw some people online saying that her glam was not good. Y'all are fucking crazy. She looked good. This was soft glam. I saw some people even trying to say her foundation wasn't the right color. Y'all, lighting, first of all, shade matching is not as easy as you think it is, okay? Like, it's just not. Y'all don't get it all, like, y'all don't perfectly land it all the time, and unfortunately, neither do makeup artists sometimes, but honestly, too, we don't know what this lighting was doing, because when she gets out into the outside, the shade looks like it perfectly matches. So I think y'all are crazy for saying that her glam wasn't great. She looked it good. Ashley is a beautiful bride. A beautiful bride.
Enough words for how you look. You look so beautiful. Thank you. I've always said, like, I want to get married and stay married.
Right.
You know, and I want a happy marriage. Someone that was going to be my friend, my partner, that I was sure of and that I could trust. As much as I love pop, you know, I learned just from watching the things I want and the things I didn't want. There were great things, like the longevity you guys had that no one can take from you that I want, you know, but I want someone that I can enjoy, and that's my friend and my partner, and that doesn't leave me doing things alone.
Exactly.
It was Pop's death that led me to building my relationship with my father. I was like, I don't want to leave any stones unturned in that scenario either, and that's when I began to appreciate my father for who he is versus what I wanted him to be. With that, I'm able to still find the good in him. Like, what do I have to look up to him for? But he has other things I can look up to him for.
He's done very well.
He's done very well. I admire him for that aspect. But I knew one thing for sure is I didn't want any man that was going to treat me like he's treated women and my mom.
Her words are so fucking eerie. Because you are literally marrying your father in that aspect. With everything that has come out about Tyler, he gives your father a run for his money, I'm sure. And your father's Nigerian, by the way. Now, don't come, don't come for me, baby, we know how African men do. We know how Caribbean men do. I'm here to tell the truth, shame the devil, all right? But her talking about her father and then marrying Tyler is just, oh my, like, this is bad. This is bad. And then you hear her talk more about her dad, that he wasn't there for her. You see how she talked about her dad's shortcomings, but she didn't make her dad's shortcomings her storyline, Clay? Clay, you see how she did that? You could talk about your parents' shortcomings, but not turn them into the entire storyline for you. You see how she did that, Clay? Very demure, very mindful. Okay? It's just bad, child. Then you have Tyler and his mother. And I just was thinking, why the fuck didn't we see her meet his mom?
You sure? You're definitely sure, right?
Anytime I see this man cry, I just want to punch him. Like, I honestly just, I can't. I want the worst for this man. I'm sorry. I don't care. I want the worst for this man. Like, this man is diabolical. This is all so fake. I can't. I just can't sit through it. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay, with like your dad and...
Yeah, I thought about that this morning. Like, him not being here, but again, only because I was like, he's probably sitting at home. Like, damn, I'm dying and I'm not here. You know, I don't get to go. But he put that on himself, though. Like, I couldn't... There's no way I could be emotional like this around him.
Yeah.
Like, that's
it's like
a random grown man.
A stranger.
This conversation between Tyler and his mother, where Tyler is calling his father a random grown-ass man, and they're alluding to him basically not being in Tyler's life like that, and you have his mother calling his father a stranger, is also eerie, because, bitch, that is you. That's you, bitch. Okay? Your bitch ass is doing the same thing that your daddy did to you, to them 3 kids. Congratulations. You're a piece of shit, just like your dad. Congratulations. You the same nigga as your daddy. You and your daddy. You are one. Okay? One. Same person. Same person. Next. Speaking of daddies.
See it?
Yeah.
She's my only daughter. You made me so proud.
Thank you.
So proud of you. Your life about to change.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of ways.
I believe that.
It's
Yeah.
fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Always look at the positive side. There's always negative, but don't dwell on the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Thrive and enjoy the positive side. Mm-hmm. That's what got me through life.
Yeah.
Because, it's the bad weather that makes you appreciate the good weather.
That's so true. It's good.
No, that's not good. This speech that Ashley's fine ass daddy gives her is, to me, very eerie too. Like, this entire wedding episode, if you really just listen to these conversations, you will see just how eerie they are. It feels like Ashley's father is preparing her for the bad. And now that we have more context to her relationship with her father and her relationship with and his relationship with her mother and how he badly treated her mother, it just makes this all bad. It just sounds like you are preparing your daughter for the worst and you are telling your daughter just to stick it through. That's just not good advice. And it reminded me of something that he said to Tyler when he met Tyler. He told Tyler, Ashley is ride or die. She's in it for the long haul. And that is just not necessarily a good thing. Okay? Because like that one girl said on TikTok months ago when she was like, I be riding and I be dying. I'm not riding and dying for y'all no more. I be riding and I be dying. And that's just what this all gives, is that he's preparing her to ride and die. And it's just not good.
Oh my God.
Lord. It's them squeezing through that doorway.
Ain't no turning back.
Ashley looks gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. Let me fast forward. I can't.
Keep God at the center of our lives and continue to keep taking these leaps of faith with you.
Shut the fuck up. Tyler is, there's a meme right now showing, saying praise and worship pastors be having 7 girlfriends, but they be on the stage, I surrender all to you. Knowing damn well they ain't shit. That's Tyler. That's Tyler. Let me skip on to her speech. I don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. She's so gorgeous.
Oh.
Y'all trying to tell me this glam ain't good? Y'all some hating assholes. I'm sorry. Y'all some hating assholes. Ashley look good.
Tyler. My Tyler. The man who makes me feel soft, adored, and protected, heart and body. I've never felt a love this pure, yet fierce.
All right, I can't. Let me move on to when they say yes, child. I can't. I can't do it. It's still time to walk away, girl.
Tyler, do you take Ashley to be your wife?
Of course he does. Oh my God, these dramatic ass pauses.
I do.
Ashley, do you take time and in health?
I do.
So we're going to end this ceremony with the African tradition of jumping the broom. Tyler and Ashley will now begin their life with a clean sweep.
1, 2, 3.
A clean sweep. Like everything that's said in this episode to me is so eerie because really this is a clean sweep for Tyler. He feels like he can just jump this broom and never talk to his children again. You had Bri, his baby mother, come on social media and tell us this man has not spoken to his 3 kids since he left to go do this show. And she tried to lie to us and tell us that the first one was a donor situation, but that the twins weren't. But in my live with the baby mama's ex-wife, she spilled that no, her wife was cheating on her with Tyler. Okay? That the turkey baster theory did not match up to the time frame that she was actually pregnant. Okay? So this man even petitioned to get his baby mama's wife out of the picture when she fought for custody for that first child, because that first child was born to them into their marriage. And in their state, if a child is born into their marriage, it is legally their child. No, Tyler actually went to the courts with his baby mother, petitioned the courts to give him and her custody of that child, therefore pushing out that lady's wife, only for him to come on Love is Blind and say that them kids don't know what he looks like. Whole time, mind you, there are all these pictures and videos of him playing with all three children. I hope this gets addressed at the reunion. I'm pretty sure they're not going to address it the way they need to. The reunion apparently was shot the week before last. Cancel it. Reshoot it. I don't give a fuck what it takes. Y'all need to either reshoot it or y'all need to have a separate interview. Post everything that has been exposed. Y'all need to do that so that Ashley can have a chance to clear her name. I think that she's a victim in all of this. I think she's a victim in all of this. I do not think this girl had or was equipped with all the information that we've been made equipped with. This happened a year ago. She doesn't know that on October 24th of last year, this man was texting a woman at 3 a.m. trying to go to her house. Ashley don't know that. This man was married and he did this. Okay? She didn't know that. She didn't know that. So, also too, as I was watching this, I was just thinking, wow, Ashley really married who she thinks Tyler is. She has no idea who this man is. She just married who she thinks he is. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people marry or stay in relationships with who they think a person is. And it's just really sad. Let's move on to the Shreks, child. Let's move on to the Shreks. I love this moment with Garrett and Taylor's father. It was just so beautiful.
And it was big for us. And the one thing that really hit me was you said that like Taylor's like your gift to the world. And I don't my job isn't to like receive that gift, but to accentuate it and to help her be the best person she can be, because she's already going to be great. She's always going to be great. And so my job is just to like be there for her and support her and make sure she fulfills like who she should be and who she wants to be. And I promise to take great care of her. I promise to be there for her and always respect her and put her feelings first.
Did you guys realize, first of all, Garrett to me has always spoken of Taylor the way that I feel a man should always speak of you. I remember when he took Taylor to meet his family, he bragged about her degrees. He bragged about her career. Like, he was very braggadocious about the woman he was about to marry. And his family followed suit and was like, oh, great. Oh, so what do you do? Okay, great. You're a clean energy person. Amazing. Like, I love that. I really, really love that. And he just showed me to be a man that is not insecure about having a woman who has her own, does her own. And from the beginning, he just always gave me the vibes that he would do exactly what he's saying right now. But also, did y'all notice that Garrett has this birthmark on the left side of his face?
That's what I plan to do, so. And
then Taylor's dad also has a birthmark on the left side of his face. It's like, it's just like, I think with these two people, there is so many things that they synchronize in. They're both scientists. They're both like in a league of their own. They're both lost in their careers. But they have so many things that just mirror each other in their lives. And I think it's just beautiful to me.
This is my brother's time. Taylor was with me when my brother died. And
You know, for 2 weeks, she was there with me. And she'll do the same for you. And
I don't know why I'm just making this connection just watching this episode, but like, these parents, this is a lot for these parents. Like, these are their children that have gone through this weird ass experiment, and they're just all just supposed to just support their kids through this crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're emotional. They're going through the ringer too emotionally. But what I really, really love about Taylor's parents and Garrett's parents is just how invested and emotionally supportive both sets of parents have been for them both. I really love that.
Daughter.
Thank you. You guys are matching.
Yeah, kind of, huh?
And then you have her parents coming in, matching. Like, it's just wow. Like, what is happening?
I was seeing Garrett.
Oh, it was awesome. I helped him with his bow tie.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited for you, yeah.
Her mama do not see it for this man. During Black Women's, we about to vote for Kamala Harris Black Women's Month. Taylor, your mama do not like your daddy. I don't know what happened to these two because they're not together anymore. She do not see it. Not once do we see her look at this man. This man is standing right next. She does not look at this man not once.
Guys, you know what today is, right?
Today's the 13th.
How about that? What a coincidence.
What a coincidence that you guys also got married on the 13th.
That's right.
What in the synchronization is going on? What in the synchronization is going on?
she is. She's incredible. I'm still surprised. I'm still just like in shock that like Taylor was there. And,
yeah, well, sometimes it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Do you realize you're getting married on the 13th? Like, we got married on the 13th.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got married.
Well, now I'll be able to remember.
It's a good lucky number.
Yeah.
What? So both of their parents got married on the 13th? What is happening? What is happening? Anyway, we get down to the wedding and they both had notes that they wrote for their vows. It just, I don't know. I've seen so many people talk about how boring they are. I know I love their boring love. I don't see this as boring love. I see this as, this is healthy love. Like, boring is the fact that y'all are using boring to describe these two just lets me know what y'all are used to in y'all lives. Like, it's kind of scary.
Seeing you, and well, I did not think it was possible to feel this way. Finding a partner that I just think is so perfectly matched for me, and
beautiful.
You truly are one of a kind. I'm so lucky and so thrilled to have you as my partner for the rest of our days. I really caught a big fish.
That was so perfect because all Garrett do is fish. So that was just a perfect ending to her vows. Honestly, this marriage to me is one of the healthiest unions we've seen on this show. And again, the fact that people are calling it boring just lets me know that y'all see discord as excitement. That's not a good thing. But anyway, y'all, they get married.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss each other and seal your vows.
I love it. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the wedding episode. Again, I have never been this unexcited about watching a Love is Blind wedding episode. I am just so disappointed at everything that's come out. And it sucks because these two weddings were gorgeous. These were two very beautiful weddings. And it sucks because we know the truth about Tyler. And I guess we just have to wait and see if the reunion is going to address anything real. I don't expect the lattes to ask any real questions. I did hear that Marissa's mother is going to be there. I hope that she's at the reunion with scissors in her hand and that there are balls and 2 dreads on the stage upon entry. Period. Okay? Give that lady her moment to do what the fuck she said she was gonna do to 2 dreads. Point blank, period. Drop that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, and let me know your thoughts on what you're expecting, what you would like to see happen at the reunion, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie, ooh, baby.